Good morning. In addition to the number 18 coup, I'm going to talk about you. Why you providing for number 16, responding. And the reason why I'm doing this right away is because this is actually part 2 of coup, the corruption, the bull, poisonous insects, venomous. Okay. So this is what we do. This is how we respond. Number 16. Prepare now. You will enjoy it later. Providing for responding describes your situation in terms of gathering what is needed to meet and enjoy the future. You can deal with it by accumulating strength and resources so you can respond spontaneously and fully when the time comes. Prepare things. Take precautions. Think things through so you can move freely with the flow of events. It is like riding an elephant that you have previously tamed, a creature of great grace and power. Establish and empower helpers so your forces can be easily mobilized to respond to any situation that brings profit and insight. Provide for, respond, you. Keywords: ready, prepared for. Take precautions, arrange, make ready, happy, content, rejoice, take pleasure in, get carried away, enthusiastic, respond immediately, ready to explode. The ideogram portrays a child riding an elephant. It suggests that being prepared lets you respond spontaneously. Now this hexagram I got this month. That number 18 that I did previously called corruption renovating, about the bull, poisonous insects, the sins of the father, basically, the exercise of authority, the feeding children corrupted food. I mean, these are things that we have to address. We can't just let it go. That's what it says. Even though we know these things are happening, we feel powerless, but there are things that we have to do. And in corruption, in coup, number 18, it says, you know, you have to deal with it or you will be put to shame. You will regret it if you don't deal with it. I mean, it's so easy to just go, oh, I'm just going to fly with the situation or roll with it. You can't. It's just not going to happen. It will, it's decaying. It's falling down. It's crumbling. You don't want to be a part of that. You want to be a part of the new, creating the new. That's what responding, number 16, talks about. Here's 16. There is you. So how it goes is this. The hexagram figure shows accumulated energy bounding forth at a sudden call to action. Thunder comes from the earth impetuously. Reimagine the situation. Humbly amass a great store of things to provide for what comes. Then you don't have to worry. Double the gates. Establish the watch so you are ready for violent visitors. That way you understand what the situation means. When thunder came bursting forth from the earth, the rulers of earlier times were ready. And this is solstice, is when they did this. They aroused delight, made music, and thus honored the power to realize the Tao. They exalted the highest spirit and thus became very wise. And the spirit that they exalted was devotion and reverence for the ancestors. And I've talked about that. That's in there's actually a video called The Call to the Ancestors, which is a invocation for solstice, for the ancestors to come and give us their wisdom. They're not all bad, you know, they're not all, even the ones that were bad in the previous hexagram where it talks about that we, you know, if we take charge and fix the situation, our ancestors will not be to blame. They will be recompensed. Basically, it's up to us. We can sit around and just blame them and not do anything, or we can do this. So here we go. They aroused delight. They made music. Have a firm purpose and act on it. Yield and build up the capacity to spontaneously respond to a stimulus. This is why the old world worked so well. This is why you should establish helpers to mobilize your forces. This is the way heaven and earth work together. How they create time and order the seasons. The old wise people acted like this. They could respond immediately from their store of power to punish what was clearly wrong, and thus the people accepted them. The time of providing for responding is both righteous and great. The transforming lines. Initial 6. Don't call out to others in order to build up what you need. You will be cut off from the spirits and left open to danger. Your purpose will be exhausted. Wait and respond to a real stimulus. A fertile shock is coming. This is the direction. Reimagine the situation. Gather energy for a decisive new move. If you want to read this on WordPress, go to Music Alchemy 432 WordPress. I just uploaded an article called Gather Energy for a Decisive New Move. 6 of the 2nd. The limits you have set for yourself are turning you to stone. Don't even complete one more day. Putting your ideas to the trial generates meaning and good fortune by releasing transformative energy. Make correcting your position your central concern. Direction. Release bound energy. The situation is already changing. Don't wait. Do it now. 6 of the 3rd. Don't be skeptical. Don't procrastinate. Don't be skeptical. Everybody's skeptical. You tell them about something good that's happening. Oh, well, that's correct. They're liars, or they're not real, or whatever. Oh, so what? Just let all that shit go. Whatever you have to provide for, do it, or you will be most certainly sorry. The situation is not appropriate. Be very careful at the beginning. Don't be afraid to act alone. You are connected to a creative force. 9 at the 4th. The reserves are there to meet the challenge. You will have what you need. No don'ts. Don't have any doubts. You will acquire what you desire and the power to express what is important to you. You will join people together like cowries strung on a thread or a hair clasp, gathering the hair. I love that. So beautiful. Your purpose can move great things. And I know a lot of great people out there that have purpose and can move great things. Direction. Don't take the lead. Be open to new ideas. Provide what is needed. 6 at the 5th. You are confronting affliction, sickness, disorder, anger, hatred. Keep on. It won't kill you. You are riding a firm, persisting force. Remember the elephant? Yeah. Your center has not been extinguished. Gather energy and people and things for a great new endeavor. Proceed step by step. Gather energy for a decisive new move. The 6 above, you are groping in the dark and you are misinformed about the situation, which will probably change for the worse. Sorry, it is. The only thing you can accomplish here is to deny false assertions and connections. That's it. There's no renovating this. The only way it can renovate is if it comes down first. The situation isn't your fault, but it is obscuring your values. Why let it go on any longer? Climb out of the cave. You will slowly and surely emerge into the light. Reimagine the situation. Gather energy for a decisive new move. If you would like a reading, please contact me at musicalchemy432.wordpress.com, or you can search me out on any other channels. I'm also on Facebook. There's Voices of Jupiter, and there is Music Alchemy on Music Alchemy 432 on Facebook. So either way, they're $30. They're very inexpensive. I might charge for double readings, or if there's other things, how many questions. You have to approach the question with reverence, with devotion, and that you expect an intelligent answer, okay? Because that's the only way it's going to work. You can't go into it being skeptical and, well, it's some kind of crapshoot. Well, it's similar to tarot. Tarot readers go in there. They realize these are archetypes that are based on humanity. This is the same thing. The 64 hexagrams are based on the human condition and all the different changes. It's called the Book of Changes. So, if you have a question and you want to find out the hidden energies, the hidden emotions that you're having based on the changes that we're going through, please contact me. I'd be glad to help. And look for more Music Alchemy I Ching readings on YouTube. Thank you. Bye.